the wise crow and the loving grandmother.
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the edge of a dense forest, there lived a wise old grandmother named Annapurna. She was known far and wide for her kindness, wisdom, and the delicious sweets she would always make for the village children. One sunny morning, as Annapurna was preparing a fresh batch of sweet treats, she noticed a crow perched on the windowsill, cawing loudly. The crow seemed agitated and persistent, as if it wanted to convey a message. Annapurna, being a wise and observant woman, paid close attention to the crow's behavior. She thought, perhaps this crow has something important to tell me. She opened the window and spoke to the crow. "What troubles you, my feathered friend?" The crow cawed louder and then flew a few feet away, looking back at the grandmother. Annapurna followed the crow as it hopped from one tree branch to another, leading her deeper into the forest. As they ventured into the woods, they came across a tiny crow's nest high in a tree. Annapurna noticed two baby crows in the nest, hungry and distressed. It was clear that the mother crow was nowhere to be found, and the babies needed help. Annapurna's heart swelled with compassion. She fetched a small basket and carefully climbed the tree to rescue the baby crows. Once she had them safely in her arms, she descended the tree with the crow's help. The crow, now relieved and grateful, cawed in a contented manner, as if it understood that the grandmother had come to the rescue. Annapurna returned to her home with the baby crows and began to care for them, feeding them, and keeping them safe. News of the wise grandmother's kindness quickly spread through the village. The villagers were amazed at her compassion and ability to communicate with the crow. They soon realized that the crow had come to her for help, knowing that she would be the one to save the baby crows. As the baby crows grew, they became loyal companions to Annapurna, and the wise old grandmother continued to be known as the village's guardian of both people and animals. From that day on, the village held a special place in their hearts for crows, considering them as messengers of goodwill, and Annapurna's home remained a sanctuary for all creatures in need. This heartwarming tale teaches us the values of kindness, empathy, and the importance of being in tune with nature. It also emphasizes that sometimes, even the most unlikely messengers can bring important lessons and gifts of love into our lives.